We are continuing on with our company processes and our questionnaires that we go through with our clients, depending on the different areas. So today we are talking about payroll and the payroll process for your company. And again, these questions are going to change a little bit depending on the answers that we get from clients. They're going to change a little bit if you are in this particular process. If you are a union contractor or a non-union contractor, there may be more in-depth questions that we ask regarding the union and that process as well. So just to kick it off, the first question is going to be about what is the new hire process? And so within that first kind of loaded question, is there a packet that the new hires fill out? Do you require drug testing? Do they get paid for so many hours for that interview process? Who enters the employees into your accounting system? Who does the e-verify process? Is there an employee folder set up on the computer, or is there a paper folder where you are keeping all of the employment records? When we talk about on the union side, there may be additional questions on getting paperwork from the union, what classification they are, making sure that the classification is set up correctly in your system. Is there any additional pay rate that the company is paying them above and beyond their union rate? So there are definitely some additional questions that come into play when you're talking about unions versus non-unions. So question number 2, when is payroll done? So when does it need to be completed in your system in order for your employees to be paid on time? Also, there could be 2 different sets of payroll if you are union. There may be a payroll specifically for the union employees, and there may be a payroll specifically for your office employees. So understanding that as well on when it is done. We've seen some people have a union payroll, which is obviously weekly, paid on a Friday. There are maybe their office staff is paid twice a month. Maybe their office staff is paid every other week. So we would want to know that as well. And then, is it done by a third party? Again, more likely if you're non-union that you would have it completed by a third party. A lot of the times, being able to job costs and do union reports and all of that, typically the union contractors are going to keep payroll in-house. So when does payroll need to be done? Is it done by a third party? When does it need to be submitted to the third party to get paid on time? Number 3, are hard checks issued, or is everybody direct deposit? I would strongly encourage you to switch to a direct deposit type pay system if you aren't already. There are also, you can use some other resources, some prepaid cards and things like that if they are unable to have a bank account. Number 4, who fills out the timesheet? Is it your staff in the field that's filling out the timesheet, the foreman's approving, PM's approving? Is it the foremen that are filling out everyone's timesheets? Are they not filling out timesheets at all? So definitely a lot of different answers that can come of this, and then potentially some additional questions depending on what the answers are. Who is approving the timesheets? Sometimes we see that no one's approving the timesheets. So we definitely want to see that the PMs are looking at the jobs and their timesheets. Number 6, when are timesheets turned in and to whom? Number 7, how is the payroll data entered into the system after payroll is processed? So the reason why it could potentially be that you are doing it using a third party. You have a different software that's tracking the payroll side. Maybe you have a time tracking software that then needs to be put into the accounting system. Maybe you're entering all the time into a third party payroll system, and then that needs to get put into the accounting system. So how is the payroll data being entered into the accounting system? Specific, like, is it net check? Is it the whole time entry? Is there a journal entry? What does that look like? And number 8, who files the payroll taxes? So those are all the questions regarding the payroll process. I encourage you to go through those with your team, make sure you understand and be able to point out if there are any areas that could use improvement for your company. If you have any questions regarding best practices or anything that we've seen or recommend, please feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to help you. Thank you and have a great day.